Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We're in the extras now because we've completed all of the guys' good and bad routes. And now, I'm such an idiot. After I finished Natsuhiko's route, I saw it and I totally didn't acknowledge it apparently when I was actually playing it. So I noticed it again when I was actually editing my video, and I saw the text that a new choice was unlocked if I played the game again. So I had to go back to play the game normally, and I can make a different choice as Sorata, so we can do his extra story. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing Sorata's story now. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm not sure if it's going to be more than one episode, or if it's going to be a bunch of episodes or whatever, but we'll get started, and we're going to have to wing it. So I hope you enjoy this, and I really hope that they close up any extra details that I was thinking about, because I told you at the end of Natsuhiko's video that there were some things that were bothering me that they didn't really dig into. So I'm really hoping in this they'll actually get into that, like more details about Shiroyuiga and perhaps some stuff about what happens to Kakeru after they get him back and all that stuff. So let's see how that goes. I don't know if there's going to be any forwarding. Yeah, there's probably going to be some forwarding in the beginning, the normal stuff. Well, anyway, sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Skip to the first choice. And actually, the first choice might be it, right? Yep, here we go. Explore the ship on your own. And that is what leads us to Sorata's own story. Epilogue. And so the journey on the ship began. Everybody on the ship was a bit, make that very eccentric, so much so that even I as a kid grew weary of a great many things. But overall, it was actually pretty fun. In response to the incidents along the way, it was decided that we needed to split into pairs. That also caused a lot of problems. It's pretty tense in here. Keep quiet. If you are not happy here, you are always free to leave. I was sitting here first. Plus, the Hiyoko made those cookies for me. Everybody's eating his cookies. Sorry for being a bother. I didn't say that because I wanted to hear Koharu apologize. Yeah, he wants Nanami to apologize because she's the one eating his cookies. Nanami, you're eating too many cookies. Leave some for me. This world is based on survival of the fittest. You snooze, you lose. Num num. Oh, come on. Sorata, would you like some more black tea? Yes. Mikoto, that's your third one. For every sigh you make, you gain a wrinkle. What did you say? Is that true? I've been sighing constantly ever since the other day. It's just an old wives' tale. Don't take it so literally. You should just get yourselves new partners. You're all struggling with them, right? I can't do that. Things have already been set. I can't change it for my selfish reasons. I wonder why she's struggling so much. Just over one person. Oh, that's Ion? Hey, just now.
Hey, you guys.
Again. What?
So... It's getting kinda late. Isn't it time for everyone to take a bath?
It's still too early for that.
Baths are great, you know. It'll help you relax, both your body and mind.
That is true. It might be a good way to take our minds off things.
Why do you always get in my way? What are you talking about?
The ship is weird. There's someone who controls planets all the time, and even someone who sleep talks to us every night through telepathy. She sleep talks at night. And I'm apparently able to see ghosts now. Hey, did you guys see that? A pale person just passed by, right?
Pale person? Oi, don't just start spouting random nonsense, kid. I'm not. Again.
What's wrong, Sorata?
Just now, right there, a girl.
Are you okay, Masamune?
Yeah. Seriously, just now, a girl. What the heck? Why does he keep, doing this? I mean, I can understand him interrupting him from following her, but why is he... I guess he just doesn't want Sorata talking to other people about her. Come on, just talk to him about this, Masamune. Obviously, he keeps seeing her. Just explain things.
Masamune!
I'm sorry.
That's a terrible cough. Are you getting sick?
Again, Masamune gets in my way again. Every time I see that girl. Koharu, let's go back to our rooms.
Yeah, but...
I might be getting sick too.
Huh? That's...
I probably caught Masamune's cold. It'll be lonely by myself tonight.
That's true. I'm alone tonight in my room. Please, just relax and rest there.
Yeah, thanks. These two. Like he just outsmarted him. I am going to find out today who that girl is.
Are you sure you don't need any medicine?
I'm fine. I'm just faking it. Why is he wearing the Yoko pajamas here? Why doesn't that embarrass him? He hates being treated like a kid, so why is he wearing kitty pajamas? Nothing. Hey, Koharu, I have something I want to ask. I talked to Koharu about the pale person that I had seen. I told Koharu about how she appears sometimes, and that nobody else seems to see her. They're weird. Nobody says anything about her, and I don't know what they're thinking. Of course, I don't believe in something as unscientific as ghosts. The human body is composed of complex systems, blood and organs. There's no room in science for ghosts. But nobody besides me is able to see her.
Sorata?
Who is she? Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Maybe that person came to see you.
Huh?
Maybe they only went to see you and be friends with you, and that's why you're the only one who can see them.
I don't have ghost friends, though.
Well then, they would be your first ghost friend.
Friends? She wants to see me? Is that really a possibility? Then, Koharu, you're going to go off and see him again.
Him? Yes, but that's because we're paired up. So, what kind of person are they? That person who appears in front of you?
She's wearing a white one-piece dress. Her hair is like Mikoto's. It's kind of wavy. Mikoto's hair isn't wavy.
Oh, she's a girl?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm not the only one who can see her. That's right, obviously Masamune does. That is not a white dress, that is totally blue. Masamune can probably see her as well. He's been trying to hide it. Also, I don't know her at all, but I feel like I've met her somewhere a long time ago.
Good night, Sorata.
I thought he was gonna stay up tonight and figure out what was going on with that girl. Was he drugged? I'm going to go. You can't stop me. No, you have to stay here. Why? Because you have to. Oh yeah? And why is that? Because I don't want you getting lost. I won't. Look, no means no. I'll bring you back some gifts, okay? You say that, but your gifts are always lacking. You can't just toss me snacks and expect me to be happy with it. Stupid Masamune. I hope you go bald in 5 years.
Oh, that's so mean.
Children can be super harsh, man. What do you want? Why do you always appear when I'm alone?
She doesn't. She always appears when you're near Masamune, and he can come interrupt.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you come from?
I don't think I've ever seen Ion smiling before, have we?
I don't know about Masamune, but nobody else is able to see you. Are you human? So, you're not going to talk today either. Ugh, I give up. I always ask her the same question. She never answers me, but I can't help but ask everything that springs to mind anyway. I want to know about the weird thing on her head, or her sometimes translucent body. I'm not satisfied until I fire off a question every time I see her, even if I don't get a response. I don't know anything about this strange girl. I have a feeling that we've met somewhere before. When I first saw you, I wasn't even surprised. I ended up not having a conversation again. Maybe I should think of other ways to communicate with her besides speaking. Maybe I'll try writing next time.
So, we need butter, sugar, and flour. I'll get all the appliances ready. I'm ready on my end as well. What are you up to?
Hey, are you guys really going to be okay doing this? Can you really handle it?
I'm okay, Sorata. Just give me a second here.
Maybe you should ask Akito for help. That delinquent sure knows how to make snacks.
No, there is meaning in us making them.
Really? I think anyone would be happy so long as they receive something good.
Of course! That's why we're trying our best to make them super tasty.
I see.
And we'll let the dough set like this. Let's take a break, shall we?
It's not enough.
Huh?
The original purpose of snacks was to provide the nutrients that our bodies lacked from meals. If we're going to leave it like this, it'll be delicious empty calories.
Well, that's the real purpose of snacks nowadays, actually.
Is that not enough? I wonder if Nanami has some kind of deep-seated hatred towards things that taste good. Oh, she's here again.
In the kitchen? That's weird. And the girls don't see her?
Now that I think about it, I feel like she also appears when Koharu and the other girls are around as well.
Maybe that person came to see you. Maybe they only want to see you and be friends with you. And that's why you're the only one who can see them.
The three of them can't see her, but maybe she really wants to get along with the other girls. Girls usually like being around other girls, right? Maybe she's the same.
Oh, she's getting closer.
Hey, are you trying to make friends with Koharu and the other girls? I'll go call them over.
Aww.
Why?
Because they can't see her, maybe?
I just thought of a great idea. Whatever you consider a great idea is something I'm diametrically opposed to. I'll be returning to my room now. Now, wait a second. I thought of this while talking to Ron. It's something where everyone will have fun. Let's do a scary maze. A scary maze? I see. People would break off, go through their various sections of the maze, so we wouldn't all be crowded together. If anything, it might be more fun to move with a smaller group, like your team or partner. Right? Kakeru gets it.
Really? A scary maze? You do know there was still a traitor in our midst. We cannot just waste time playing these foolish games.
I agree. Besides, we're on a ship.
Aren't scary mazes usually done at graveyards or something? It wouldn't be fun to do it here.
Are we gonna go through this whole thing? I can't skip it either.
I see. So some of you still haven't heard about the tragic incident that occurred on this ship before you got on. Here we go again. Time for Kakeru's totally made-up story hour. Huh? What are you? Before you all came aboard, there actually used to be 5 more espers here.
What?
However, one person who was too distraught from being apart from their family and friends hanged himself here. Nobody's going to believe a story like,
There is no way! That never happened!
never mind. You're awfully shaken up, Mikoto. It was before you were here. You are certain it never happened? Being torn from your family and friends, feeling so overcome with sadness that you opted for death. It doesn't seem all that far-fetched to me. I got pretty choked up over it when it happened, but I realized I couldn't just stay sad forever.
Why not?
Because after the first one, then another followed along. These black coats that we got from the world, they're probably actually intended to be used as mourning garments. Maybe if we keep having so much fun, they'd get angry and show themselves to us.
What was that sound just now?
I heard it too. It could be them, trying to tell us something.
Them? The people who passed away?
Ugh, you and your stupid crap.
Yeah, there is no way that there are ghosts being harbored on the ship.
No way they exist, huh? Well, that's the plan. So, Sorata, please pitch in and help. I'm fine with that, but what do you need me to do? Do I have to scream and stuff? Why don't you just do what you're good at? What I'm good at? Why don't you tell me what you think I'm good at, so I know what you're expecting? A scary maze, huh? Well, as far as that is concerned, we'll need cemeteries and skulls. Or maybe some will-o-wisps. The Sid Hyoko. What's up, Hyoko? Huh? You can see her? I love the Hyoko's little chats. Is he going to somehow talk to her through the Hyokos? So, the Hyokos and I are definitely able to see that girl. But most other people can't. Wait, could it be that I'm a Hyoko? Okay, Sorata, you just got as eccentric as everybody else on this ship. You can't claim superiority anymore. Dr. Hyoko is confirming that. Nah, that's impossible. Hey, Hyoko, you know that girl? Okay, I don't even know that word, sorry. A secret, eh? Can you at least tell me her name? What? The Hyokoder actually talked.
Look over here.
Aine. Aine? So, your name is Aine? Aine. I see. Your name is Aine. Ah! Aine extended her hand to me, but her hand just passed through my body. I couldn't touch it. I see. So this girl is not human. That story Kakeru told everyone else is definitely a lie. I know, but... Hey, what are you doing here? Is there something that you're trying to accomplish?
Maybe that person came to see you.
Can't you at least nod and shake her head? But I don't know the first thing about this girl. Maybe she actually wants to see a different person. Hey, are you waiting for someone here? You went to see them even after you passed? I don't really understand how someone could be so infatuated with someone other than yourself in your situation. Because even if that person is happy, there's nothing good that comes out of it for you. That was a terrible thing to say. This girl is waiting for someone important, and I just basically called her a fool. That's a pretty song. Is she a Vocaloid? When I paid her that compliment, she smiled softly. That smile is very pretty. But I just said something awful to her. I know I can't become that important person that you're waiting for, nor can I become one of your girlfriends. But I think I could at least be your friend. He's blushing. Suzuhara, Shuguri made some snacks. I'll eat them later. He was always clinging to you at first. Perhaps he is starting to be okay being apart from you now. He's always hanging out on the roof recently. Does that make you feel a bit lonely, Koharu?
I would be lying if I said it didn't make me feel lonely. It's important to keep friends.
Friends. Man, Akito's reaction was the best. You heard him screaming, right? He thought the will-o-wisps were real. Mikoto and Senri were both terrified. Nanami didn't change her facial expression at all, so that was kind of a downer. But aside from that, everything was perfect. When we finished, Masamune stormed over to me and demanded to know how I made those things. Why does she look distressed about that? I didn't say anything about you. I made sure to tell everyone I'd gotten help from the Hyoko. I guess those will-o-wisps resemble something that Ion does. I still don't know much at all about this girl, but I know she's not a bad person. I know her name now, too. Aine. Nothing. Everybody, an accident happened. Get to the 3rd floor. But it's super dangerous, so if you're a girl, just stay put. What's a safe place? Just wait in your rooms. That was Heishi's voice? Aine, did you hear that too? An accident? I wonder what happened. I think I should go back to my room. Let's go, Aine. Mikoto, where are you? Mikoto! Damn it. The future. I need to see the future. Future? Hey, Aine, is there something you could do about this? Are there other ghosts besides you here? Can you ask your ghost friends to help us out? Oh, I'm sorry. Aine, what are you doing? Sakuya is completely unaware that Aine is close by. I guess the Hyokos and I really are the only ones who can see her. Sakuya. So she gave him a vision? And that's how he knew where Mikoto was? Okay. That's why he acted kind of... Well, I mean, I don't know why he acted kind of funny. I don't know, people were suspicious about him knowing where Mikoto was and all, but that explains it all. Soon after Mikoto was found, somebody had trapped her in the ship's basement. Nobody even knew that such a place existed on the ship. The person who was able to locate her was Sakuya. If he didn't know about the basement, how was Sakuya able to find Mikoto? Even he had no idea. However, I had a pretty good idea. I bet it was Aine's power. Just who is she? Toya, he still hasn't arrived. Yeah, we'll be there soon. That's the 10th time you said we'd be there soon. I feel like I'm going to die. It's the 10th time I've said that because it's the 10th time you've asked in 10 minutes. Everyone else is okay. You should try harder. We finally made it to the destination that we'd been heading for. Hey, is it really okay for me to come along? I don't really want to meet anyone super important in this world. It'll be fine. The only way you're going to ever get back to where you want to go is by talking to the world. Is that really true? What's with that look? Generally, I don't believe anything you say, Masamune. In the end, I was never able to get anything about Aine out of Masamune. When I brought up Aine's name, he was really surprised. And now he pretends like he didn't hear anything. Aine. Why does Masamune recognize the Aine name? Is the world or whatever really going to send me back to my time? Please, wait just a bit more. The answer to your question is just up ahead. Ugh, the terrain's pretty rocky up here. Be careful, you guys. What is that? Shibuya Ward? Daikanayama? And that's a stoplight, right? Why are those things there? Those things are not from the Taisho era, are they? And they're all worn down. They look like they've been sitting there far prior to the Taisho period. But that's my... Let's go. Wow, I don't know how to put this, but it's way different than I imagined. I mean, we did come all the way here on a flying ship. Our destination is an isolated island, and grass-covered ruins at that. Right? I thought it would be more like a bunch of VIPs lined up waiting to see us. Like representatives from each country. Masamune, is this really the world? Yes, that's right. This has been the world's location since the year 2080. 2080? 2080? What are you rambling about, Masamune? It's 1919 right now. 2080 isn't for another... it's in the far future. I feel like I've looked up at the sky like this before. That time was... Oh, that's really pretty. The museum. I think it was a museum, right? Or no. It was that building he was going to accept that award in. Whatever that was. It's just as I figured. Sorata! I can't believe it. There's no logical explanation, but... Sorata! This is... What is that? That looks similar to the ship. What is it? It's not just going to attack us out of the blue, is it? Okay, we're gonna end this video here because I think after editing that'll be about half an hour. Because yeah, we're definitely not going to be finishing Sorata's story here in any couple minutes. So depending on how long his next part of the story is, if it's not too long, we'll fill up the rest of that period with extras. Or it might be more than one episode, I have no clue. We'll see when we get to it. So I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.